Hi Tony, my name is Devin Norton. Thank you so much for speaking to me on the phone. In this quick video, I'm going to show you 3 simple tips you can follow so you can rank #1 on Google, specifically how you can beat T-Town Roofing. Because if you type in Tulsa Roofer, right now they show up at the top. There's a ton of free business that comes from being there, and I'm going to show you what they're doing so you can beat them. You're probably asking, Devin, why would you even make this video for me? It's really simple. I found out a little while ago there's a lot of small business owners, specifically contractors, who are so busy running their business, taking care of their customers, they don't have time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. I mean, even when I called you this morning, you said, hey, I'm really busy at doing manual labor right now, so I know how busy you are. So what I started doing was I started creating these free attack plans and just giving them away. Now, a lot of contractors just take this information and they do it themselves, and that's totally awesome. Some people say, you know what, Devin, I like you, I want this done, I just don't have the time to do it. Whatever you want to do with this information is totally okay with me. My only goal is to educate you and help you make a ton of money. Now, I'm going to be talking to you about 3 different things today: content, backlinks, and citations. But I wanted to start by saying whoever designed your website did a fantastic job. I don't know if this is your own stock footage or if this is your own footage with a drone or if this is stock footage, but it's absolutely beautiful. The design of this website is immaculate. The fonts are great. The color coordination is perfect. It's just an amazing website. Now, what Google mostly cares about when it comes to ranking your website is content, all the stuff that you can read on your page. And the reason why is what Google does is they send these little robots throughout the internet called crawlers, and they search through your content for something called keywords. A keyword is a phrase that somebody types into Google to find your business, such as Tulsa Roofer. And actually, if you want to pause the video right here and write these down, these are some keywords you want to include inside of your content. So there's Tulsa Roofing Companies Tulsa, Tulsa Roofer, Tulsa Roofing Company. The reason why you want to include these is because each one of these has 450 search volume every single month. So that means 1,800 people search these 4 keywords every month. And then you've got additional ones. Tulsa Roofing has 400 searches, Roofing Company Tulsa, 250 searches. So it stacks up. And you can imagine if you were #1 for these keywords, how much would your life change? It'd be amazing. So you want to make sure you have keywords like that inside of your content. So if I go and I copy Tulsa Roofer, I go and I search your content, you can see that it shows up 0 times. So you're going to want to make sure that you fit that keyword in there a couple times. Now, another thing too is you want to have a lot of content. The average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words of content on their homepage. So if I go and I copy all your content and I paste it in here, you can see you have 376 words. And if I go and look at T-Town Roofing, these guys have 661. So the great news is even though they are beating you, they're not at 1,500 words either. So by getting yourself to 1,500 words, you're going to blow them out of the water, but you're also going to give yourself more room to naturally fit in these keywords that you're trying to rank for. So that's my 2 tips for you as far as content. You want to have more content than your competitors by having 1,500 words, and you want to put in keywords, these buyer intent keywords that people are searching when they're ready to purchase from you. So that's my first tip. My second tip is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. And this is really important because Google is kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites linking to your website, vouching for your website. Keep in mind though, like I said, they want to see trustworthy and relevant websites, which means you're going to get a lot more of a result by having other roofing and construction companies linking to you versus having like Pizza Hut linking to you, because Google knows you're not a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. You do not have to use it. There's plenty of free tools out there. Just look up backlink checker. You'll find all the same information. But it says you currently have 10 websites linking to you for a total of 70 backlinks, which is a fantastic start. There are so many people I speak to or I make these videos for who don't even have the first backlink. So you're off to a great start. If you want to beat T-Town, you got to have to beat what they have. So they have 134 websites linking to them 861 times. You might think, whoa, that's a lot, but it's way easier than you thought when you think, because they've done all the hard work for you. If these 134 websites are relevant and trustworthy enough to rank them, then they're relevant and trustworthy enough to rank you. So all I would do is I'd copy them. I'd go to each one of these 134 websites and I'd put a link on this website back to yours the same way they did. It's really simple. It may take a little bit of time doing it one by one, but Yellow Pages, obviously you just go and create a profile, put a link in it. It takes like 5 minutes, so it's really simple to do this. It just takes a little bit of time. But once you beat them and copy all of their backlinks, plus you beat them in content, Those 2 tips alone are enough to get you ranked number 1 and beat them here organically. I'm going to give you one last tip though, and that's how to show up right here in the map pack, because this is where the most calls actually go to. If you want to get number 1 in the map pack, you need to have more citations than your competitors. If you're wondering what a citation is, it's when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. If you're wondering what a directory is, it's just a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, stuff like that. So if I were in your shoes, what I would do is I'd figure out what directories Conrad's Roofing was in. I'd put myself in those same directories, and then I'd add a bunch more on top. So if Conrad's Roofing was in 150 directories, I'd be putting myself in like 300. But that's all I've got for you, Tony. I hope you found this really informative and helpful. I tried to keep this very short and to the point for you. As a super quick recap, 1,500 words minimum on your homepage, and fit in these keywords that show buyer intent: Tulsa Roofing Company Tulsa, Tulsa Roofing Companies, etc., etc. Take the links that are linking to T-Town Roofing and get them linking back to yourself. And finally, put your name, address, and phone number in more directories than Conrad's Roofing. I say Conrad's because you can see sponsored. They're paying for an ad to be here. I can show you how to do that later if you ever have that question. But if you follow these 3 tips, that's enough to get you ranked number 1 on Google and start getting all those free calls that come with it. So you're probably asking, what do I do now? You've got 2 options. The first one is to take this information and do it all yourself. And if you decide to go that route, that's awesome. I just recommend you get started as soon as possible, because it does take some time to get to the top, and the sooner you get started, the sooner you start profiting. If you go that route, all I ask, can you please send me back just a sentence or 2 of feedback and let me know what you thought about this video? That'd be super, super helpful. If you like what you see here, you want to get this done, but you don't have the time to do it, or if you just have any questions on how to do it yourself, feel free to give me a call at any time. My personal cell phone is 805-618-6426. I'd be really happy to go over your goals, give you a free attack plan on what you got to do moving forward. Either way, thanks so much for taking the time to speak to me on the phone earlier, Tony. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have an awesome week. I'll see you later.